Hey Taurus, welcome to your love and romance reading for December 2021. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know a lot of people like to check out their Venus sign when it comes to love and romance, so I always include Venus as well in the love readings. For those of you who don't know, every single week I do a weekly forecast where I talk about everything other than love and romance. So if you want to know more about the other areas of your life other than love and romance, be sure to check out the weekly forecasts as well. Alrighty, my darlings, let's see what's going on here for our dear friends. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One more shuffle. All right, let's get right on into it. So, Taurus, I do feel in your energy, in the collective energy, that a lot of you are really getting a hold of your feelings. I don't know if the past few moon cycles have been really intense for you, but I feel like you're like, okay, I'm grounded. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm not going to make any big, sudden, rational decisions. Like, I just feel like you're getting control of your feelings. Like, you're in this grounded, like, just like calm mindset. Like, you're getting control of yourself. We're going to look at the cards, though, and see what the cards have to say. The first, this is confirmation for me. Your first card here is the World card, okay? This is a major arcana card. So anytime the major arcana cards come up, it's letting us know that this is a significant new chapter in your life. This is a significant turning point. When the major arcana cards come up for me between two people or in a relationship reading, this is telling me that this is someone with whom you have had many past life connections with, and that there's a contract or an agreement that you were going to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. Now, the World card is a card about closing out karmic cycles. So I feel that the reason why Spirit gave me the sense that Taurus was in control of their feelings, they were like, I'm not going to make any sudden rash judgments or decisions. I'm just going to breathe. I'm going to stay grounded. I'm going to stay focused. I feel, Taurus, a lot of you had very recently like this final battle, this final push with some karmic entanglement that was blocking you from receiving love fully. It doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, it could be a family member or a friend that has just been latching on to your energy and feeding off of you. I've had that happen in my past. I've had certain friends where I couldn't date because they were so courted and they were like feeding off of me to heal them and help them and carry them, right? So some of you Tauruses might be having someone like that in your life. It could be an actual romantic relationship or an ex that maybe you've even felt like, I keep cutting cords with this person, but they keep resurfacing, they keep coming into my dreams, they keep giving me these weird, creepy, like haunted vibes, and I keep cutting cords with them. The World card tells me it's finally done. It's finally done. Once and for all, it's done. This energy is not ever again gonna impact your love life. It's never again gonna hinder you or block you in love and romance. And you're coming into this cycle here with the World card energy where you're in this stable energy, you're grounded, you don't have time for insecurity. You don't have time for doubting yourself or feeling anxious. For me, the World card is like you're comfortable in your own skin. You're like, this is who I am. This is how I am. This is how I look. And it's wonderful. It's fabulous. So you can just take it all in and enjoy it. And if you don't like it, that's quite all right, because there's plenty of people out there who do. That's what the World card energy signifies for me. So Taurus, I feel like you're just in this energy where you're like, I'm not going to get pulled down. I'm not going to feel sad. If my person isn't acting right, that's okay. There's a world full of people out there. If this person can't appreciate me, there's a ton of people out there who will. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm feeling here with this World card. You're like, I'm not going to sit here and cry. I'm not going to sit here and feel sad. Some of you even, maybe you're thinking about coming into the end of the year and going into the new year. I feel like those of you who are more in tune spiritually may even have sat down and did some really serious cord cutting and maybe even banishing kind of work, where you sat down and you put things down, you put pen to paper, you wrote it out, you tore it up, you threw it into the fire. Like, I feel some of you even did some kind of like ceremony for cleansing and clearing, where you're like, I'm not going to carry this. I'm not going to walk around in a spirit of sadness or rejection or not being appreciated. I'm not going to deal with people who can't be faithful. I'm not going to deal with people who can't be monogamous. It's not about me. It's about them. That's their problem. I'm not going to deal with people who aren't emotionally available. I'm not going to deal with people who are ghosters. They don't get to come back. Right? So I just feel like you're coming into your love energy in a very triumphant way, in a very confident way. And the World card says there's nothing but blessings ahead. This is the time to receive. The next card coming up here for you, Taurus, is the Queen of Swords, right? Queen of Swords is very much in the energy of, I know where I'm headed. So either you get with it or you get out of the way. I'm not going to change my course. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to deal with foolishness. I don't have time for foolishness. I'm not going to tolerate anybody trying to sabotage me or slow me down. So you get with it or you get cut out of the way. The Queen of Swords doesn't hesitate. Queen of Swords can even come up with like divorced energy. So that's how serious some of you may be. Where like you're full on ready to walk away. You're okay with it. You're not going to cry. So much so to the point that somebody's looking at you like, wow, Taurus, you're cold. Or wow, Taurus, you moved on fast. And you're like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, because I'm not going to be unhappy anymore. Why should I sit and cry over someone or something that is making me miserable? I'm not happy, you're not happy. I know where I'm going. And if you want to be in my life, I don't have time for this impasse. I don't have time for this power struggle. I know my path. I know what I want. Right? So either you get on board or you get out the way. If you're a cross watcher and you're watching because you're dealing with a Taurus, I have to tell you, December love energy for Taurus feels to me like Taurus is not playing. Taurus has made up their mind. You know, it's like it's not a situation where you're going to be able to like make them feel bad, or you know, like they're not hearing it. They're not hearing it. I just feel it's this very, very clear cut, like non-yielding energy from Taurus. And the thing about it, if you know anything about the backstories of the tarot cards, the Queen of Swords is said to be this way because she has suffered so much. She has had so much disappointment. She has had so much heartache. She has had so many people let her down, where she's in the energy of she needs to take care of herself. She has to take care of herself, and she doesn't have time to feel sorry or feel bad or feel guilty. It's like she can't suffer anymore. You're either going to help her or get out of the way. And that's the energy I feel like it's coming in. Okay, Taurus? I feel like some of you feel like you're like, I have to cut off the dead weight. Anyone who's holding me back, anybody who's making me feel bad about myself, anybody who's not supporting me in my decisions, they can go. And some of you Taurus might be in an existing relationship telling your person, I'm serious. I'm not playing. I don't want to keep talking about the same thing anymore. This is it. This is the direction we're going in, or we're gonna part ways. I also feel like Taurus, you don't have to be so scared about trusting the wrong people or letting the wrong people in, because I feel here with this Queen of Swords, you have really strong boundaries. And people feel that, and people are sensing that about you. Like, you're going to find, those of you who are dating, you're going to notice that people are coming at you correctly. They're coming at you with respect. They're getting that feeling and that vibe that, oh, Taurus isn't going to play games. So you're weeding out a lot of the riffraff just by the way that you're carrying yourself, just by the way that you're walking into the room. The next card coming up for Taurus is Five of Pentacles. This card came up for Aries as well. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or if you have an Aries placement, this could be kind of like this double whammy message for you that's being emphasized for you. Now, the Five of Pentacles can indicate being left out or being shut out of a situation. I don't feel like you're being the one being shut out. Or I'll put it to you this way. I feel like some of you are shutting somebody out, but you're doing it because they shut you out first. And you're like, it doesn't work that way. You don't get to ignore me. You don't get to disappear and then all of a sudden resurface and expect me to just be all happy like nothing happened. Or you don't get to be emotionally distant from me and come home after work and act like I'm not even here, and I try to talk to you and you get annoyed and you don't want to even deal with me, and I have to pretend like we're not here in the same house, and now all of a sudden you just want to be close and all lovey-dovey. It doesn't work that way. I'm not a frisbee. I'm not a boomerang. I'm not a yo-yo. You're not just going to throw me and then I'm going to come back. So I feel, Taurus, that somebody's like maybe trying to make you feel bad or make you feel guilty, but you don't have it in you. You're like, I don't have any more guilt to feel. We're in this situation because you did this first. And I had to heal and I had to get on, and I'm getting on. Now, Taurus, some of you are leaving a relationship or situation, or you're going into a new career or moving, and you don't even know anybody. You're kind of going out there and you don't even know anybody. You don't have the next relationship lined up. Or you're getting ready to move and you might not know people in that city or in that town. But Five of Pentacles tells us that even though the change and the transition is uncertain, and even though you're coming into a time where you're being cautious with your finances because of the economy and because of the things that are happening, you might not be able to be super social. You might not be able to be going out there to bars or clubs as if they're even open, depending on where you're at. Or events to meet people. But still, in that journey with the Five of Pentacles, just through the journey itself, you pick up soul family, you pick up soul tribe, and you begin to establish connections and relationships that are real and true. These are people that want to be around you because they relate to you. They're in the same boat. They're in the same journey. They want to be around you because they genuinely like you, not because of what you have to offer them. Taurus, you guys are kind of known or stereotyped as being hard workers and really providing a good life or really contributing financially to your households or to your partners, right? Because Taurus likes to work hard, but Taurus also has a taste for the finer things. You like to enjoy your money. You like to enjoy that paycheck. And so maybe a lot of people have gotten used to being around you because they like that high quality. They like that top shelf kind of lifestyle, the way that you like to roll. But here you might be coming into a time where you're like, okay, I'm going to make some sacrifices here. I'm not going to be on doing the top shelf stuff anymore. I might have to come down a shelf or two, but I'm making big changes. I'm making big moves. And I'm clearing the clutter out of my life in terms of people and situations that are not bringing me joy. And it is in that process that you're picking up new experiences, new people, new connections, and people who are going to have your back, who are around you for the right reason. The next card coming up here, Taurus, is the Page of Wands. Now, this can indicate that some of you might be dealing with a younger fire sign person, or a very playful or youthful fire sign person, or it can be you and you just coming into the energy of the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is very ambitious, very spontaneous, very impulsive, very passionate. It can even be coming in with the sense of like a muse or a source of inspiration. Okay, so some of you might be meeting somebody who you're very taken by. You're like, I'm very inspired by this person. Or you may be inspiring somebody else who's like, Taurus, you're fabulous, you're amazing, I can't believe how much you've come through, how much you've come out of. Like, you have this badass energy. And so there could be something here where there's this sense of like, this feels very magical. This feels very exciting. The only kind of caution with the Page of Wands is like, enjoy that impulsive energy. Enjoy that, fiery, passionate, spontaneous connection, but don't lose all your reason and all your logic. Somebody has to be the logical one in the connection, right? Like, it might sound really great to stay up all night and, drive into the next state or the next town and go see these sights and, go swimming in the middle of the night in this one particular lake. But, like, are there going to be consequences? Are you in danger of getting arrested for trespassing? Are you going to stay out all night and then not be able to go to work and then end up getting fired? Like, somebody has to think about the consequences, right? Or, this is a very common one these days, let's have some fun, let's like record ourselves doing it. You might not want to record yourself doing it, because even if that person is somebody that you can trust, what if their phone gets stolen? What if someone hacks into their cloud, right? Even if you trust that person, that might not be something you want potentially floating out there. So somebody has to be the voice of logic. Somebody has to be the voice of reason. Be impulsive, be spontaneous, but also keep in mind what might be the consequences. Because I feel here with this Page of Wands, you're feeling like a teenager. And you're dealing with someone who also feels like a teenager. And teenagers have a lot of fun, but sometimes they do some stupid things, right? So you want to have the fun, but you don't want to be like later like, oh gosh, that was stupid, or oh gosh, that went too far. Have fun, but stay grounded. That's the warning that I see when I see Page of Wands. Now, your next card here is the Nine of Cups. And this is wishes coming true. So Taurus, whatever you're longing for here, it's happening. It's coming in. But some of you have heard me say this before in the previous videos. Nine of Wands comes in with the message for me that says, look, your wish is about to come true. But on the outside, there's going to be people looking at you like you're greedy, you're selfish, you're being smug. Like, oh, there's some good things happening for you and you're forgetting all about the little people. Or, like you're just going living your life and you're not caring about anybody else. They don't realize how hard you've had to work to get to where you are. and how much healing you've had to do so that your heart can open up and receive this relationship or this experience. You have to be ready that when people behave this way or say things or do things, that you're not going to get sucked into it. You're not going to get pulled into it. You're not going to let them, rain on your parade, so to speak. When I see Nine of Wands, Spirit is saying your wish is coming true, but right now you have homework where you have to start practicing that sense of, like, a healthy sense of entitlement. That I do deserve this. Of course I should have this. There's no reason why I shouldn't have this. And if other people aren't happy for me, that's okay. That's on them. I don't have time to worry about it. I don't have time to worry about what anybody else is saying, or whether or not they realize how much I suffered, or whether or not they realize how hard I've had to work, or how much healing I've had to do. It's not my problem. I don't care. I don't care. I want to be happy. I want to receive my blessings. And so in this way, this is something that a lot of you Taurus have to practice right now, where you're not going to feel bad about it. Okay, a lot of you, not only is there this happiness and love, but I feel like there's this success financially. I feel like you might be taking some steps or working on some things through the duration of the winter here financially, in terms of projects or business. And I feel that in the springtime of 2022, a lot of you are coming into a lot of money, or a lot of progress, a lot of success. And so people might be looking at you like, oh, you had this money coming in, and now you have this new relationship, and look at you, you're just like, selling out, or you're forgetting about who you are. In one ear and out the other. You have to practice right now, not letting that get to you. Okay? You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign. Some months that might resonate for you more than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Don't forget to check out the weekly forecasts. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Bye, my dears. Take care.